forces spotted. Over. Hostile infantry spotted. Over. Identified. Enemy units on the move. Hostile APC.
forces spotted. Enemy forces spotted.
UAV transmitting on this mark.
Enemy troop! Enemy troop!
Affirmative.
Enemy units on the move!
spotted. Enemy forces spotted. Enemy forces spotted. Enemy forces. Enemy forces spotted. Enemy forces. Enemy forces spotted. Enemy forces. Enemy forces spotted. Enemy forces spotted.
Thanks, champ. Enemy troops! Hey, thanks. We got hostile armor! Enemy units on the move! Enemy units on the move! Enemy units on the move! Hostile forces spotted. Over. Enemy troops! Enemy units on the move! Enemy troops!
We've lost control of an outpost.
Enemy units on the move.
Enemy forces spotted. Enemy forces spotted. spotted. Enemy infantry spotted. Enemy infantry spotted. Enemy infantry spotted.
Enemy helicopter spotted. Hostile chopper identified.
Enemy infantry spotted. Enemy forces spotted. Enemy forces spotted.
Hostile forces spotted. Over. Hostile chopper identified.
We've lost control.
Enemy
We've
units
lost.
on the
We're running low on reinforcements.
Enemy
Enemy
units on the
infantry
move.
spotted.
Enemy units on the chopper identified. Enemy units on the move. Enemy units on the move. Enemy units on the move. Sniper! Enemy units on the move. Enemy units on the move. Hostile enemy units on the move. Enemy troops. Enemy units on the move. Enemy troops. Hostile forces spotted. Over. Sorry, man. Enemy units on the move. Enemy hostile sniper spotted. Over. Enemy units on the move.
Enemy infantry spotted.
We've
We've lost
enemy
control
cars
of an outpost.
We need support.
Enemy
Do you
forces
copy? We need
spotted.
support. Do you copy? Enemy units on the move. Do you copy?